So it is wild out there, out in the world right now. As many of you know, I don't look at a lot of news. I wait for news to find me, and there's news out there that we are all finding. Um, so what I want to say is, here's what I know. Here's what I know. For one thing, I am always been like this since I was a little girl. I'm a fighter of injustice. Now I want to take out my sword, like literally, and be on the battlegrounds out there fighting. Whatever it is that I'm decided I want to fight, whatever injustice there is, I have that in me. I have that vigilante in me. I have that fierceness in me. Now here's the thing. It really served me when I was little and I was being beaten and abused and harmed in lots of ways. That fire really, really served me. So, cut to today, I have the same vigilante, fiery, passionate part of me that wants to be in the front lines and fight. Whatever fight that is. And I'm not going to go into my own personal fight. But what it does for me is it's not, it doesn't really support for me to do it that way and to be right about what it is that I'm fighting about. Now, what does support is doing my inner work. That's what supports. That's what really supports. And looking at what's working in my life and what's not working in my life. Just like so many people are doing during this time, is they're looking at what's working and they're looking at what's not working. So as the world is massively, massively shifting right now and more control is coming down the pike, it's here, it's happening. Now we can resist it. You can do whatever it is that you feel it feels good to you. There's a lot of control coming into the city I'm living in San Francisco. We are moving in 2.5 months. That control doesn't work for me. It doesn't align for me. And then there are some people here in San Francisco and they're like, awesome, I love this control. Great. You stay here and align with it. So my point is, if something isn't working, take the action to shift it. If something isn't working in your life, whether it's self-doubt, a relationship, criticism, a job, it's not, I'm not saying to go out and quit your job or quit your relationship right now. What I'm saying is it's time to start looking at it. Because how we're going to change the world, quite honestly, because the world is changing, systems are breaking down rapidly. Rapidly. And it is inevitable that we're getting to the new reality, we're getting to a new earth, and we're birthing that. And right now we need leaders, like true leaders. I'm not talking about the shit show political leaders we have. I am talking about leaders on the boots on the ground, leaders, you, me, your neighbors, the teachers at school, leading the children, leading from heart, leading from wisdom, leading from truth. We need that right now. So, how we're going to get through this to build the reality that we want to build. And there might be multiple realities, which there are on this planet. Look what's happening in Afghanistan. Very different reality from what's happening here. But we all feel it. And how we're going to get through this is doing your inner work, finding your inner joy, finding your connection to God, finding your connection to yourself, finding that inner peace. And where I get stuck is I dive in. This is why I stay away from the news, because I can't take it. Plus I don't believe anything on the news, most of the things on the news. But I dive into wanting to help, like energetically, and talk about things, and it does not serve me. What does serve me is standing in my truth and leading others to find their truth. And leading others to find their own reality, the reality that's going to work for them, and being able to pull out of the mess energetically, the psychic warfare that's happening right now, and plug into what works for you. Like I just did a meditation because I was like, I can allow myself, as I'm not a victim, to get very pulled in energetically. And I'm like, wait, no, that does not, I'm lost in that. I pull out, I plug in to the vibration and the consciousness that I want to create in the place that I want to serve and show up for you, for myself, for my family. Doing your inner work right now, I cannot say it enough. It is imperative. If you are holding back because you can't afford something, because you don't want to do it, or because, quite frankly, there's something better on TV, stop. I'm telling you, it is imperative to find a tribe and a community right now. The world is not going to slow down. And I swear to you, when I say that, people, like if I'm on a live or something, I see a bunch of people just get off. They don't want to hear it. And you may turn this off right now. It's not going to slow down. Not at all in the next couple of years. I tell you. Find your tribe. Find your community. Find people who see you, love you. You find people who see and love you. And you see and love them. Whatever your shadow is, work on it. Whatever you've been pushing down, work on it. This is how we're going to get through this, is doing your own inner work. Doing your own inner work and teaching our children how to do it. Teaching our children how to be, whether you have grown children, little children, or no children, all of the children in the world are our children. They're our children. They're the Mother Earth's children. Is doing your work. The women in my group right now, the work that they're doing on themselves is incredible. So you get to be at a place where the world could be falling, and it kind of is falling apart right now. Parts of it anyway. It could be falling down, but you're like, you know what? I got it, and I can create the reality that I want to create. Because I'm a freaking badass spiritual warrior, empowered woman or man. Do your inner work. Find a tribe. There's no more coulda, woulda, shoulda. I might someday get up and do something. No. Invest in yourself. Invest in finding a community and a tribe. And if you don't have the money, it's okay. There's lots of free services and things out there. Lots. Penny people with big hearts that want to help and want to support. We've got to get through this together. It is changing rapidly. Rapidly. And if you find yourself caught up in the psychic debris, pull out. If you're asking me how, my intention is my intention today is to not get caught up in that. And stay in the moment, stay in the now. What am I doing today? Oh, I'm going for a walk with my dog. I'm going to have breakfast. Break it down to the now moments. Huge. Lots of prayer. Sending you lots of prayer. Lots of prayer. And I'm doing my work here. And you get to do yours. So we can come together. And I'm here holding space. Creating a raft. Creating a movement for people to get onto and on board, so that they feel safe, loved, seen, held, and most importantly, empowered. We are sovereign beings, and we get to claim it on all levels. Body, mind, spirit, all of it. Okay, have a beautiful, wonderful day. Do something nice for yourself today. Start building that community, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, my name is Beth Osmer, and I'll see you on the next video.